what is the one piece of information that helped me change my career? And it completely threw me off today. So it was a question or a series of questions that I heard at a Tony Robbins event. And it was, what business do you think you're in? What business are you really in? And what business do you need to be in? And when I heard those three questions, I thought I was in the hair business, right? That's a business we think we're in. We do hair, we take care of clients. But what business are we really in? The relationship business. We're nurturing relationships. We are trying to market people. We're sales. We're photographers. And I see the memes all the time when they ask you what you do. What do you do for a living? Well, I'm a hairstylist. I'm a marketer. I'm a therapist. I'm this, I'm that. And it stacks up all the different things that you do. But in reality, what are you? What business are you really in? Think about that question for a second. And then think about what business you need to be in. And this really is more so for my owners out there. And when I sat with this question, I have a couple of businesses that I run. And obviously I run a hair salon. I run my e-commerce store, and I run a coaching business. And when I sat there and I thought about these questions, which one is more important, right? Because I can't run all of them. So I have to hire people to run the businesses for me. But where does my focus go? Where does my attention go? And where can I direct my attention, which will directly impact all of my businesses equally? And so I sat and I took notes and I wrote and I really thought about these questions. And so the business that I'm really in, and all you owners out there are really in, is you're in the recruiting business. Think about that for a second. What do you need a steady flow of in your salon? To be successful, really, what do you need? You need clients, but you can't do them all by yourself. So you need stylists. So the business you're really in is in the recruiting business. You're in the, obviously, marketing business, but you have to learn how to attract stylists into your salon and clients into your salon to keep the stylist busy. So I want you guys to think, what do you do on a daily basis to get that main objective done? So many owners, they're artists. Right? So you're used to doing hair and you're used to having that be your main source of income. And so when you hear these three questions, it's hard for you to understand that you're a business owner now. You're not a hairstylist, you're not an artist. So you have to take that hat off and become the entrepreneur. And if you don't have a steady flow of clientele coming into your salon, how are you going to keep everybody busy and happy? And this is where, like a lot of stylists, this is where things go wrong in their career. And I'm speaking mostly to commission owners here. It's part of your job to keep your team busy with clientele. That's the reason why you have that trade-off. You're pulling a commission from them. If you're in a rental salon, not so much, right? It's they're renting a chair. You're more of like a landlord, and you're creating a space for them. So your main business is really like real estate, and you have to make sure that your tenants are happy. But when it comes to commission salons, it's your job to fulfill some needs for your staff members. And we have two sets of clients as owners. You have your clients that come into the salon that get their hair done or their makeup done or whatever you do in your salon. And then you have your team. And when you make the switch of looking at your team as your clients too, it changes everything. The business that you need to be in, start unpacking that a little bit and start thinking about where you should be directing your attention to. Because once you're done doing hair, then you have the business stuff to do. And if you're lucky enough to make the right decisions and right choices, then you truly become an owner. But many owners aren't owners. Many owners are just operators who have a job, and their job is to pay the rent, make sure people are coming on time, make sure that all the bills are paid, make sure you have coffee, make sure there's toilet paper. And it's like a never-ending list of things to do because you never learn how to delegate. So the business that you need to be in, obviously you need to be a business owner, but it's recruiting, it's leadership. So as an owner, you have a lot of stuff you have to take care of. But if you are proficient at recruiting, attracting talent into your salon, keeping a steady flow of clientele into the salon, it's going to dynamically change your business once you change what you're focusing on. Where you put your focus, that's where energy goes, that's where energy flows. And if you're only focused on your personal book, then you're missing the opportunity of what it's like to truly be an owner of a business.